Welcome to the final leg of the business. My name is Ntiro Ganga. Now we want to do our trends and sectors review. And our guests today are Joseph Mkala and Purity Wangoi. Purity, if you don't mind, please mute your microphone. We'll start with Mkala. And Mkala, you're from the Kenya Bureau of Standards, and you've recently launched a welder certification scheme. Please tell us, what is this scheme about?
Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Joseph Mkala. I work in Kenya Certification Body, whereby we do welder certification, the one which we launched recently. So the purpose of this scheme is to testify the technical expertise and skills of welders in the country. So the process, we take the welders through the process, whereby we have a process for the certification, and we check on the skills in welding and issues to do with safety during the welding. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Purity, let me bring you into the conversation at this point. Why did KEBS deem this certification important? Purity? Well, as we try to connect to Purity...
Okay. We observed and realized that... you can hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes. We have observed and realized that in Kenya, when welders are needed, sometimes some companies actually import from other countries. When we actually have competent welders, was lacking was recognition of their competence, and so we developed the idea to develop a scheme for certification, because we already have the knowledge of the standards that apply to recognize their competence. And these are international standards which had not been applied in our country, but they are there. They are applied in other countries, but that was lacking in our country. And so we developed the idea so that we can help our auditors get recognized in the country and even internationally, because these are international standards actually.
Mm-hmm. So Mkala, what does this training institute, or what will welders be taught? What does the curriculum look like?
We are partnering with Kenya training institutes like currently NITA, who have the curriculum, whereby after they finish the curriculum, which includes theory training and practical in different positions in welding. So after they finish their training, we come in now and give the exam, both theory and practical. And we examine in practical, we examine the materials which they have welded before now proceeding in the entire certification process.
Mm-hmm. Let me come to you, yes. Purity. Why is this certification important and this skill set important in the expansion of the Kenyan economy as we know it right now?
Okay. There has been cases of structures that collapse, yeah, like bridges and even buildings. And it is because of poor workmanship, among other reasons. And the benefits are many to the industry and also to the individuals who are certified. And I would like Mr. Mkala to point out some of those key benefits of the certification, both to the industry and to the persons who are certified.
Mkala, go ahead. Mkala.
Okay, there are several benefits for welder certifications, both for the industry and personal. One is improvement in competence and ensures quality welds. By doing the certification, usually check on the skills and the knowledge of welding. So for you to pass to get the certification, you have to prove that you have the competence in the type of welding and produce quality welds. Secondly, job security. This one, if you are competent in the field, you'd always get the opportunity to get employed or be retained where you are. So in employer scenario, you'll always have people who give you the right, do the right job where your clients will be satisfied. And then the third one is jobs opportunities. Job opportunities, this will include will be for welders and even companies, because once you have people who are competent doing quality work, your clients will always be satisfied and you will always be referred to other clients, and you'll always have that opportunity to work. The fourth one is international recognition. Our certificate is recognized all over the world because we are a member of, we are accredited by KENAS, and as an ISO organization, all certifications which are offered by organizations which are accredited, they are recognized all over the world. So this will be an opportunity for our welders, one to our welders to get, in case there are job opportunities outside, when they present the certificate, it will be easy for them to get opportunities and work there and generate income. Mm-hmm. Also for industries, there are some contracts whereby those clients will need proof that the welders are certified. So once you present those ones, plus other testimonials, it will be easy for an organization to secure jobs from international organizations. Mm-hmm. And the fifth one is reduce facility failures and improve safety, health, and environment performance. Because if our welders whom we are certified, not only are we checking on the issue of the quality of the weld, but the safety when they are doing the work, the safety on environments where they are working, and how to maintain and improve the environment where they are working for. So in this case, we'll find that issues of failure will not be there because the quality of work is good. The safety, in terms of safety, there will be less or zero tolerance to issues of accidents in areas of work, and for the environment performance whereby we'll ensure when you are working in a site or in an environment, we'll always keep that environment safe. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are the different?
Those are some of the benefits.
Okay, what are some of the different types
of the benefits?
What are some of the different types of welding certifications that you'll be offering?
Okay, currently there are different type of welding. We have arc welding. We are offering arc welding certification. We are offering MIG welding certification and TIG welding certification. Mm-hmm.
And who are the people, let me cross over to Purity, who are the people that are eligible for this course and this sort of training? Who are the people that can apply and get trained? Okay, as we...
Education is open to anyone who would be interested. Yes, the application for these services is open to anyone who is interested, and this include like there are people who get trained even in Tibet institutions of technical those institutions that offer technical training, and they train welders. After that basic training, they are eligible to apply to KEB certification body for this certification. Or any other person who is interested, we will guide them. We will tell them in case there is any competence gap, we will tell them what they need to go, how they need to get the skills they need to develop, because we are, of course, we have prerequisites for the application, and we get to guide them when they acquire the right, and then they become eligible to apply. Once they apply, we take over and guide them on how the process goes. Mm-hmm. But it's actually open to anyone who is interested to be recognized as a competent welder, mm-hmm. especially those who have gone through the Tibet institutions. All those are our candidates.
Okay. Now, Mkala, how long does this training course take, and are there any charges that apply to it?
I want to put it very clear. During KEB certification, we don't train. So the students will have to go and be trained in accredited training institutions like NITA. and others which are accredited in the country. Then they come to us for the certification. So it depends on the agency, but within three weeks to 1 month, you can be through with the process.
Mm-hmm. And is there charges to get the certificate at the end of the training?
Yes, the charges are there. If you're applying as an individual, you have an application fee of 2,000 plus VAT. And then you come for qualification. After that, we review your documents. Once we are satisfied that you meet the prerequisite requirements, we'll communicate to you to now pay for the qualification exam, which is the practical and the theory.
Mm-hmm.
So that one will depend on which type of material you are going to weld. If you are doing pipe welding, that one will cost 20,000. And if you are doing plate welding for whichever position, you'll do 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
And then after we pay that, we charge also a certification fee of 8,000 for the period of the 3 years.
Okay.
Yes.
Purity, finally, why should as many people as possible come out, go for the training and acquire this KEBS certification?
Sorry, repeat your question.
I'm saying as we come to a close of the show, why would you encourage the viewer watching at home right now, particularly if they're in a TVET institution, as you've mentioned, to take up the training and apply for the certification from KEBS?
Okay, as Mr. Mkara has explained, KEBS certification body, we don't conduct the training.
I know they'll take the training from institutions such as NITA, but why is it important for them?
Yeah, this certification will improve the competence of the welders, and therefore they will make quality welded products. The requirement of the scheme is such that once a welder is certified, after we are satisfied that the person has met all competence requirements, and this competence is tested at various stages in the application process. And the requirement is that once certified, periodically, at least once every year, we have to monitor the competence of this welder by testing the welded products that have been made.
Okay.
So that motivates the welder to keep up the skills of competence, and of course that the benefits in terms of making quality welded products, because once the welder has made a product, we have to test it in our non-destructive testing laboratories for quality of the welds, and that confirms to the public that the products that are made from the certified welders, they can trust the quality. The structures are very solid,
okay,
and mechanically, those are structures that can be trusted for stability and for safety. Okay. And that is how even the industries who have employed certified welders, they would get to have competitive advantage because of that recognition that the products are certified, because the welders themselves are certified, and then we test the quality of those products.
Okay, Purity and Mkala, thank you for making time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Great. It's been a good 2-hour run with you, and I've had so much fun and a learning experience standing in for Simba, who is on leave. That has been all for the crew that made this show possible. Thank you very much. I'll see you again, but that's next week for Metropole Debrief Meet the Press season finale.